Alright, well, we are currently starting our excursion to Arizona for GAMEON EXPO, and we are heading to our buddy's house to park our cars because he is our pilot and he is our ride. So we will be on our plane very shortly. All right, I am up at about 5:45 a.m. I am heading towards French Valley Airport. I live in the Temecula Valley area, and during this time, there's like barely anyone on the road, which is really nice because a bunch of our streets in this city get gridlocked later. So I'm really stoked to be able to go and fly on an airplane. I got my coffee, got my little bar, and we have a buddy actually who is a pilot, and his family owns a small plane at French Valley Airport. And we are going to go to Phoenix in this small little plane. And I figured that this would be a really fun time to do, a really fun excursion, just because it's like different, you know, we're gonna have a good time. Hey Brandon.
Ooh.
You excited for GAMEON?
Hell yeah, I am.
You know, look at this, walk over here, check this out. You know what this is?
That's a hanger.
You know what it is?
What?
The slowest hangar in history.
No, dude, there's a lot slower.
Oh, really? Good morning, Alex. Good morning. You're looking mighty snazzy today. We are getting ready to go flying from French Valley Airport. Right here. It's gonna be really fun. How are you feeling this morning? Good? Look at Brandon over there. Freaking out because he has to go up in a plane. You're gonna be fine. So our buddy is a pilot for American Airlines, and his family owns a small, like, single-engine plane, and we have to get it ready. We're trying to get wheels up off the ground by 8 o'clock at the latest, just so we can get up and at 'em, and we can be on the way to Phoenix. So he has to bring out this little electric jack to move the plane out there, which is pretty cool. He can do it mostly by himself. We just had to help him turn it. But it's always been a fascination of mine to go up into small planes. As you can see right here, it is pretty cozy. I did call shotgun, so I have the co-pilot seat. So I am sitting in the front. Alex and Brandon are in the back. And DJ, of course, is our main pilot. I'm trying not to distract him too much so he can use the radio. And we ended up leaving the ground at about 7:41 a.m., which is really awesome. And we are going to be heading over the Indio Mountain area, so kind of where Palm Springs is. We're heading east out towards Phoenix. We're actually not going to be landing at Phoenix International because it is a little bit expensive to land there, I guess, with tie-down fees and fueling and things like that. So we are actually flying to a smaller airport called Sky Harbor, and it was really interesting being up here with DJ and just listening to him talk on the radio and communicate, and it's just so cool to see the town you live in from the air. It's just so much of a different perspective. And then right when we cross into the Blythe area, it's just wow. There is a whole lot of dirt out here. Right when you get past Blythe and into the Arizona state line, it is just desert and desert and desert. It's crazy. I did manage to look at the GPS that was attached to the plane in the front, and we could see that there's some like restricted airspace areas, which is pretty cool. That was really awesome to like learn about how that works and kind of how you have to navigate that. But once we cross into the Phoenix area, we begin our descent, and you can actually see this is Sky Harbor. Phoenix International is a few miles ahead of us, but for me, the hardest part, or the scariest part of being in a small plane, is the landing part. As you can see right here, it does get a little bumpy, a little jumpy. We all kind of, well, me specifically, was kind of bracing for impact because, you know, I mean, I understand that he's a professional, he's done this a lot of times, but, you know, it is a little scary. What was really funny is seeing all the Spirit airline planes right off to the right. That was hilarious because, you know, you just hear the internet memes about Spirit Airlines, and there they are. Well, it's really loud because there's a jet right there, but we made it to Arizona, so we're here, and yeah, so we made it. How you feeling?
I got heat.
Me too.
Well, hey there, folks. Wasn't Arizona. We're going to the bathroom right now because we just got off the flight. And, yeah.
So obviously after we check in, we don't have our own car, so we have to call an Uber. We have to pay for the tie-down fee for the plane. And we all hop in an Uber, and it's also pretty cozy because I think the guy had like a Toyota. So we all got really close and very, very personal with each other. And we are on the way to head over to pick up our badges for the GAMEON EXPO at the Phoenix Convention Center. This is my first time being at an expo out of the state of California, which is where I'm from. So it was really cool seeing all of this. We made it to Phoenix. We're at the GAMEON EXPO, all thanks to this guy flying the plane right here. Zee. Well, we made it. Alex, you still doing good? All right. Now we're just waiting to get in. So DJ, how good is this Cornish pasty co place?
I like it.
Yeah? All right, well, I think that's where we're going. Is it? Well, we're staying there at the Hotel San Carlos, and now we're gonna go get breakfast. So, yay! One of the first things I noticed about Phoenix is how clean it is. I mean, I live in California, and I live pretty close to San Diego. San Diego's nice, it's very pretty, but it is not as clean as Phoenix. I mean, I was only in like a few areas of the downtown area of Phoenix, but from what I saw, it's incredibly clean, way cleaner than Los Angeles, than San Diego. But oh man, is that desert heat starting to hit us, because whoo boy, is it getting dry and toasty out here. But being from Southern California, I didn't notice it too much, so it wasn't that bad. But what we ended up doing is we went to Doghouse, and there was one by me that was around for years and then it closed. So it was really cool coming back here and eating here, because every time I see one, I try to eat here because they're so good. Brandon and I actually went to one in Pasadena after the SoCal Gaming Expo. So yeah, good beer, good food, really good times. Okay, so I messed up and told everyone that I'm looking for Barbie Horse Adventures for some reason. So now that's the goal for today, is to find Barbie Horse Adventures on PlayStation 2. Apparently. And this guy's gonna play it first. All right, it is time to head back because we had to wait for the convention to open since we got there so early, so we went and got some like brunch breakfast. Right when you walk into the Phoenix Convention Center, it is massive. It's huge. There's like 3 floors in here. There's a whole like mall section to it. And right outside the convention hall, there were a bunch of tables set up for tabletop gaming. That's always really cool to see because I am a fan of tabletop as well as video games, because we do Dungeons & Dragons as well as a few others. So it was really cool seeing a bunch of these people playing tabletop games. So that's really, really awesome to see. As the day went on, it got a little more crowded, more people started gathering around. There were a bunch of tabletop games that I have never seen before, so that was really cool to see. Also, the people who doing the GAMEON EXPO right behind DJ right here, giving the Helldivers salute, had their own, oh god, they had their own stuff. Heading into the floor, wow, this is a big convention center. I feel that this is way bigger than the Ontario Convention Center. It might be the same size, I'm not sure, but oh man, it's cool. So, there's a lot to see. It's a little overwhelming. It's a little bit bigger than I'm used to, but I'm excited. I'm on a mission and I'm ready to find some cool stuff, meet some cool people, and yeah, and Barbie Horse Adventures. Anything you found so far that you're looking at?
There's a couple mystery boxes I might be looking into getting. I do love me a good mystery box. They had a couple I like. They had a Mega Man, Fallout, and Cyberpunk.
And instantly, I felt right at home with Lou Dog Games right here. We are thumbing through some games looking for some good stuff. And what's really awesome about this convention, and what's really funny about it, is that they have other things, like Dragon Roast Coffee. I meant to get this, and I didn't. I hope they're going to be at another expo soon, because all the coffee beans smelled so good. But down the way, there were all these kids just beating the tar out of each other. This was hilarious. I had to get this on film, because these kids were just wailing on each other. Okay, well, mission accomplished. Okay. Barbie Horse Adventures. I got it. For some reason.
You gave me a quest. I did my quest.
Yeah, this guy calls me across the floor and he's like, hey, we got Barbie Horse Adventures. And I'm like, ah,
He did it to himself.
fine.
He did it to himself.
But we did meet the Helldivers.
Yes.
So far, We're doing pretty good. I got a stack of games. I got some game guides.
I got a game guide.
It's going pretty good, yeah? Nice. It's going pretty good. I love it. Just trying to get out of everyone's way. There's Radical Reggie right there. Super sick. Super sick. One of the other cool things about these expos are independent developers bringing their games. Like there was this one called Delivery Issues. That one was pretty fun to play. I did end up meeting Radical Reggie over here, so for the first time I met him, it was really awesome. There was a whole row of arcades and pinballs, and there was Typing of the Dead at the very end. There were light gun games here. Everything was set to, well, mostly everything was set to free to play. And the thing that drew my eye immediately was the Splatterhouse machine. Super rad. This row of arcades is just epic. Super, super epic. So awesome. And this guy's filming me as I'm filming over here, so that's super cool too. So I just met two people I've wanted to meet for a long time. I met Radical Reggie and I met the Angry Video Game Nerd. I'm on cloud 9. Gamon Expo is awesome. I'm so glad that we came here. Now we're just waiting for the rest of the party, because now we're gonna do a little intermission and go get some food, so yay! We walked around for a couple hours and then we had to go check into our hotel. But you see Waldo right here driving the whatever the heck this trike thing is. I think you like ride on it, which is pretty funny. But yeah, Waldo was driving around and we checked into the Hotel San Carlos. And it was an experience. It was a planes, trains, and automobiles moment because we booked 2 beds. So we had to do some bunking.
You know what the worst thing is about this though?
What's on the outside?
Just,
So
Alex, you taking a poop in there? I got myself some mystery boxes, and we're gonna open them up right now.
Mega Man.
Yeah, the first one I got was Mega Man.
Okay.
Let's see what I got. All right, I got a pin.
Nice.
Of the Blue Bomber himself.
Nice.
Ooh, I got a lanyard.
Okay.
I got some stickers.
Nice.
I got Proto, Mega Man with his dog, who is, I think his name is Rock. Oh, I got a blanket.
A Mega Man blanket.
I got something to sleep with now. That is gorgeous. Yes, we're at the hotel room. Yes,
There's a lot of like chainsawing going on right now or something. All right, but that was the Mega Man one?
Yep, now it's time for Fallout. Let's see what we got.
All right, what do we got for Fallout?
We got a keychain.
Brotherhood of Steel?
Yep. We got some stickers. We got some stickers.
Okay.
And, oh, we got some shot glasses.
Ah,
Set of 4.
nice. Yeah, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
is that it?
got paper, got patent paper.
I think that's it for the
Oh, and the most important part, the box.
Here's the box.
Well, DJ, there's one thing cool about this room. The view's kind of nice.
Hey, you're missing the best part. You get the color.
And now I'm about to show everyone something that they're gonna cringe on. Look at this bathroom. The absolute best part about this bathroom, the best part about it, is that the light switch is on the outside of the bathroom. It's not even on the inside. There's no light switch in here. And then you go across the hall. Look at this. Look at this. You're probably thinking, where's the light switch? It's right there.
Wait, it's a dangle switch?
It's a dangle switch.
I didn't even come in.
Look at this.
Hey, so set this up. You can sleep on this. Yeah, who's Harry Pottering it? Who's sipping in
Look
the
at this. It's almost like you totally vanish into the darkness. After we just goofed around and chilled and hung out in the hotel room for a little bit, we walked back down to the convention, and DJ's wearing a Helldivers flag, and you always must salute for democracy. He got a bunch of the Helldiver salutes throughout the day. It was so awesome. This was also his first time ever at one of these conventions. There was a Sith dog! There was a dog with a lightsaber and a Sith robe! I had to get a shot of that. I thought he was so cute. But yeah, DJ and I kind of went off on our own and kind of played a bunch of the free-to-play arcade games. He was kind of drawn to a bunch of the shooter games because he's a gun enthusiast, so he was playing some Crisis Zone, some House of the Dead. It was so much fun being here with him, just someone who doesn't normally come to these kinds of things. And he had a blast. He had a really good time. I think he might end up wanting to come in the future, too. But it's all about video games here and video game collecting, at least for me. So I had to go walk around and explore all the booths and try to find some stuff. There was a lot of Pokemon here. Over the years, Pokemon has just grown exponentially in just popularity. I'm not really a Pokemon collector, but if you are, GAMEON EXPO is the place. After we finally left the convention, we headed over to this restaurant that DJ just raves about. This is the Cornish Pasty Co. And it's, as you can see, right when you walk in, you are just greeted by just so many people. There's 2 floors to this place. I actually think there's 3 floors to this place. It kind of feels like an old world, like English kind of pub. And we just settled in, we got some brewskis and ordered some pasties, which are kind of like little piadina wrap things. And wait till you see how they look.
What you drinking?
Beer.
Oh shit. Cerveza Cristo.
It's not Cerveza Crystal.
Blueberry wheat.
Hefeweizen.
Oh, that smells delicious.
We just had such a good time. I think we hung out here for like almost 3 hours just chilling and talking, and this was a perfect end of the night. We were just jamming to some songs they were playing over this loudspeaker, and this was right across the street from our hotel. I think each of us had like 3 Guinnesses. But then we also found a pinball kind of club down the street. We went to go check it out. It was a little too crowded, but it was worth the walk to go check out. Another thing I really like about Phoenix is just how quiet it is at nighttime. It's weird. Like, it's weird. San Diego is busy all the time. Like, all the time. But, I don't know. There weren't that many people out at night in Phoenix. It was trippy. So, we just kind of strolled around and waited until we were tired, and then we kind of just went to bed. But, as you can see, there's just, like, not very many people here, which is such a trip to see. We were only here for 1 day, so we came on Saturday and we left Sunday morning pretty early, and we picked up the plane and we are headed back to California, and this was such a fun time. I had such a blast coming to this expo in a different state, in style. It was so cool. Like, I want to give a shout out to DJ for flying us there, because he's an amazing pilot and he did such a good job. But we are headed back to California because there's going to be a part 2 for this video. This is part 1. Part 1's the trip. Part 2 is going to be a pickups video that I am filming with Brandon. It's kind of a mix of things we picked up at GAMEON EXPO as well as things over the past couple of months, because we filmed a couple of these videos, but I wasn't satisfied with how they were, so we're kind of picking and choosing what are the coolest things to show, and we are going to go from there. As always, everybody, I want to make sure that you guys like and subscribe. This is the first video of 2026. I've been a little bit busy this year, just getting things together and doing a bunch of things, but part 2 shall be out very soon, and the Jump TV podcast will also be here soon. I am Sir Jumpslot. I'll see you in the next video.